12 o'clock. Thanks for joining us at noon today. I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan along with our meteorologist Sean Ash. And this weekend we had the big chill. We had all the snow and the temperatures in the single digits. And now we're thawing out, getting above freezing.
Officially 32 right now.
Yes.
By the top of the hour, we'll be above that freezing mark for the first time in almost a week here.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yeah, so we're taking these baby steps. We've got some ups and we've got some downs ahead. Okay. But let's start with today. We've got sunshine depending on your location. Look at Bainbridge, beautiful blue sky there. 32 in Noblesville, 32 this hour in Indy, Bunker Hill checking in at 31, and it's a 28-degree temperature this hour in Carmel. Almost at 40 degrees in Terre Haute. We likely will have a couple of areas that do hit 40. Most of us will be a little bit closer to that mark tomorrow. You take that map I just showed you, compared it to this time yesterday, we've tacked on another 15 to 20 degrees here. So we've been talking about this warming trend, even the wind chills. 23-degree wind chill is roughly 50 degrees warmer than what it was Sunday morning. So we're in pretty good shape here. Remainder of the day, we make it into the middle 30s. The wind is going to be from the south. Now, I do want you to know that overnight tonight into very early Wednesday morning, it's a low probability but potentially high impact situation if indeed along a little axis we get some freezing drizzle or some areas of fog to develop. Again, it's a low chance of it happening, but if it does, some slick spots tomorrow morning are fair game. We've got rain, we've got wind, and we've got seesaw temperatures ahead in your latest 7-day forecast.
An 18-year-old man facing a judge on charges of murder and arson today. Jaron Morgan now is accused of shooting his father and his father's girlfriend on Thanksgiving and then setting their home on fire. We have Morgan in the courtroom appearing today. He was still in a wheelchair as he entered his preliminary plea in the case of not guilty. A judge set his trial date for February 23rd. This all happened near 38th and Arlington. His father, Courtney C.J. Morgan, died at the scene. Megan Weakerson then died at the hospital. The mother of a 5-year-old boy found dead in a suitcase in southern Indiana made her first appearance in a courtroom in Louisville this week. Dejan Anderson is now requesting a public defender in the case. Her case was recently moved from southern Indiana to the state of Kentucky because that's where investigators believe that she killed her son, Cairo Jordan, before then traveling to Indiana and dumping his body in April of 2022. She'll be back in court next month after pleading not guilty to several charges that also include murder. The Indiana Attorney General now is suing one of the largest porn companies in the world. Todd Rokita is now accusing ILO of breaking state law, claiming the company is allowing minors to access inappropriate content. Our Alex Almanza breaks down this lawsuit.
The lawsuit filed earlier this month centers on access and whether one of the world's largest porn companies is doing enough to keep kids out. Todd Rokita accuses ILO of relying on simple age warnings and blocking devices in Indiana instead of requiring real age verification using state-issued IDs. The state argues those measures are easy to bypass and that minors can still get in. Separate from the legal fight, experts who work with victims say what kids encounter online can have serious real-world consequences.
It's just so dangerous for kids to be navigating online technology without supervision or guidance and support.
Morris works with children and families impacted by sexual exploitation and violence. She says when kids find porn early, it can rewire the brain.
That in the future, when they try to have a relationship in real life, they have seen all of these images that a person just doesn't do it for them.
Meanwhile, cases involving online exploitation and sextortion have drawn attention nationwide from lawmakers and parents, adding pressure on platforms, governments, and families to rethink online safety. Morris says technology alone isn't enough.
I'll tell you, kids are smart and they know how to override these features. So this really is a conversation about these are our expectations for your behavior online, and we want to make sure that as adults we are also following those same expectations.
While the lawsuit focuses on whether companies follow the law, online safety advocates say protecting kids online means constant attention at home and beyond.
Todd Rakita's lawsuit seeks civil penalties and also a permanent injunction. A judge now is charged with deciding whether or not ILO violated Indiana state law. Illegal guns found in washing machines. Thousands of doses of fentanyl. That's just some of the evidence that IMPD's violence reduction team gathered just this year. In fact, they say adding up the numbers so far, they executed more than 800 search warrants. IMPD says the task force sees nearly 2,000 illegal guns, and those guns often lead to bigger fines. This is the result of just one operation of the North District. Check out these images here. There's at least 6 illegal guns, 72 pounds of meth, plus other drugs like heroin, fentanyl, and cocaine. IMPD says drugs and illegal guns often go hand in hand.
There's obviously a crossover when it comes to illegal guns and narcotics. So when we target those significant amounts of narcotics, we generally find that we're going to take significant numbers of illegal firearms off the street.
In all, the Violent Crimes Task Force and Violence Reduction teams landed nearly 3,000 arrests. They also recovered more than 120 stolen vehicles. If you're counting down, you know we're just 9 days away from Christmas, and the Pacers are getting ready and in the holiday spirit ahead of time. This afternoon, the team is hosting a massive toy drive in Knightstown. It's part of their 16th annual Big Toy Giveaway that they do every year in partnership with Jakks Pacific Toys. This is a statewide effort, and it delivers thousands of toys to young Hoosiers statewide. Today's drive will be at the Hoosier Gym. That's on North Washington Street in Knightstown. It kicks off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This event is open to the public. And Pacers star Pascal Siakam taking a trip to the Indiana Math and Science Academy West. This visit to celebrate the launch of a partnership between the school and his not-for-profit, which is called the PS43 Foundation. The goal of the partnership is to get the students involved in programs for building technology and problem-solving skills.